of girls, children of all ages. What did you think? Rick Ramone wasn't going to come back on Inside the Eagles? You must have been crazy, because I am back. And this time, I brought reinforcements. You might not have heard. We got ourselves a nice little ladies show. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Steph Soto is here to join the Bird Gang because, I mean, she's a Philly fan. This is where she belongs. This is a Philly show, right? Is this, yes, no, maybe so?
Go Bird!
Yeah, yes.
Absolutely.
You know it. Go Bird!
Absolutely.
Good.
Welcome,
So,
Stephanie.
Justin,
Welcome, Stephanie, to the show.
I apologize, Justin. I'm not here to take your thunder. As a matter of fact, Rick Ramone is going to get the hell up out of here so you guys can have your show. But again,
I'll
guys
see
have been
you,
doing...
Rick, it was good seeing you.
You've been doing such a great job. I thought it would only be fair that I bring you the prettiest, nicest Eagles fan that I could find out there, and here she is.
Well, thank
you boys
Rick.
better behave. You better behave. Don't make me come back here. I'll take my belt off. Woo! Don't make me take my belt off.
Rick, we'll talk, buddy, about some weather down the road because the Moose is always right. AccuMoose is 110% correct on everything when it comes
Yeah,
to
don't
weather.
come to Massachusetts. You won't be on anything. I can promise you that.
Yeah, folks, ladies and gentlemen, it's the biggest beef in world history. It's AccuMoose versus Rick Ramone. It's on site every time
Love
they
you,
do a
Rick.
weather report. So.
Love you,
I
Rick.
love you guys too.
You're the
You
man.
guys, honestly,
we love you, Rick.
Love
Thanks.
you, Rick, my dog.
You guys are crushing
All right.
it. Continue doing a great job. And again, thank you guys so much.
You too. Bacon Shake Worldwide. Check out everything Rick is doing. Rick and Topher over there. So check them out.
That's
So.
right.
All right. Thank
No,
you,
sir.
Rick. And now there was 4 of us. So. Welcome to Inside the Eagles, everybody. What's going on, Eagles Nation? It's your boy, Justin. We actually do not have at the moment, and maybe he'll pop in late, we do not have our normal guest with us. When I say that, I mean we don't have Steve right now, but we have a replacement, and we have somebody who is better to look at than Steve. We welcome Stephanie. And Stephanie, how you doing today?
Hey, I'm great, thanks. How are you guys doing?
What's up, Steph?
Here we go.
What's up,
Wait,
Stephanie?
can we call you Steph?
Stephanie,
Is Steph okay?
yeah. So Stephanie is going to be one of our new panelists on tonight, and Stephanie is a big Birds fan, but she actually lives in California. Is that correct? So why don't you tell the viewers a little bit about yourself?
Okay, so you guys can call me Steph. That's okay. Stephanie. Just don't call me late for dinner. But
Good one.
I've been a fan for 22 years out here in Cali. Never been to Philly, but I've been to games out here, and I pretty much picked my team with a flip of a coin. And I love football; it's my passion. So one year I decided that I needed to root for somebody, and I decided I was not going to pick any of the teams that my family was fans of, which included the Cowboys, the Raiders, the Rams, all of them out. So the only one left was Chargers, and I am a Laker fan. Kobe Bryant.
Boo.
Kobe Bryant played for the Lakers, and he's an Eagles fan. So
God
Go
bless
Birds.
him.
I connected the both, and I was like, all right, he's good. So I flipped a coin, and Kobe won the toss. And I mean, it's a perfect story, right? Like, if
Right,
I have
go
to pick a
Birds.
team, at least it's Kobe Bryant's team.
Absolutely. Yeah, I
You
remember
know,
when the
he-
Eagles won the Super Bowl. Kobe was in that jersey. He was doing those videos
Yeah.
on social media, and he was
Yeah,
like,
going
yeah,
crazy.
yeah, going crazy, right? And
Yeah.
that's awesome. Stephanie, it's so awesome to have you on the show. Way to represent the Birds out in California. Do you know my guy, my boy West Coast Swoop Nation? Have you heard
That's
of him?
right. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, how
Aaron.
can you not? He's
My
everywhere.
dog,
so-
Birdman.
Yeah. Shout
Yeah.
out to
Birdman.
Birdman,
And the
West
People's
Coast
Champ.
Swoop. Yeah,
Hey,
the People's Champ.
Aaron, you're going to be watching
Yeah.
it. Told you about this. Can't wait for you to watch.
And
My
just a
dog, the
shout
West
out to
Coast
them
Swoop
guys. They
Nation.
do a hell of a job out there.
Yeah. And look, hey, that just shows you, Eagle fans, like you can be on the other side of the country, and on a virtual podcast, we can make a connection, and everybody knows everybody. It's like a one big family. So that's awesome. Stephanie, welcome to the show. We don't have Steve, like I said, but we're not locking with personalities because we still got 2 others. We got the man, the myth, the legend, No Shirt Dom. What's going on, No Shirt?
What's up, y'all? You know me, Justin. Still covering my skin.
Yes. Hey, that never changes, man. Always comfy in your own skin every day. And we got
Oh,
the man,
gotta
the
be.
myth, the legend, the Moose 317. What's going on, Moose?
They're live from the Moose Lair, just chilling out, speaking to you fine folks.
Moose Slayer. Move.
Looking
You
like
know,
the
just-
fine Irish Catholic gentleman that you are, Moose.
Exactly. It's that time of the year, baby. It's Irish American History Month, and we celebrate it. The music, the culture, the friendship, the family.
Yes,
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Well,
This
speaking
is-
of friendship
this is-
and
it's-
family, yeah. Yeah. Speaking of friendship and family, we have a little something going on right here, but our family, that being the Eagles, is getting broken up with. So we got to start with some breaking news. Free agency is really taking a toll on this team. Now we have some positive, and we'll get to it, but we got to start with the elephant in the room here, or should I say elephants, plural, because a lot of players have left the team due to free agency. So I will run through very quickly what just went down. Jalen Phillips left the Eagles to sign with the Carolina Panthers, 4 years and $40 million. That's $140 more million than I have right now. N'Kobe
Too much
Dean,
money.
3 years, $36 million, signed with the Raiders. Reed Blankenship, there is no more exciting whites. It is just an exciting white now with Cooper DeJean. Reed
Okay, the
Blankenship has signed,
casualty.
3 years, $25 million with the Texans. And last but not least, our guy, Dom, representing where we're from, the Lehigh Valley, Jahan Dotson. Shout out Nazareth High School. Jahan Dotson just signed 2 years, $15 million with the Atlanta Falcons. So those are 4 guys that were 4 players that were just on the team last year.
Yeah,
Some
he
of them
was a
Super,
nice
Super Bowl
player.
champions. Yeah, and look, listen, I'm not saying we can't survive without all these losses, but just real quick, if anybody has any initial reactions or thoughts or comments on these moves, all this free agency stuff, and this also includes, I didn't mention it, the signing. I said all the departures, but we just acquired Super Bowl champion cornerback Reek Woolen from the Seahawks, who is apparently now we have a big 3. We have like a big 3 at the cornerback position. We have 3 elite number 1 shutdown cornerbacks, and just
Yeah.
curious if anybody has any thoughts
And we
on
got,
any of
and
these
Justin,
moves.
we did get a nice blocking tight end.
Yes. What was his last name? I saw who you're
It
talking
was
about. Yeah.
Munt. Was it Munt? Runt? Something like that.
Yeah. I forget the exact name off the top.
Yeah.
I know his face, but yeah, we did just get a tight end from a Jaguars. I think he spent some years down there, and he's a blocking tight end. So you're right on
For
that.
sure.
And that'll help. I know we just re-signed Grant, but Grant's not the. If Steve was here, he'd go on his rant about it. But he's not the greatest blocking tight end. So,
You
but real
know,
quick, anybody have any comments on these moves in free
So
agency?
we talked about this last week. Kobe, we kind of knew he was going. Moose and I agreed. We didn't want Reed to go, but Dallas as well
Yeah.
might be going now as well.
Yeah. And I know pre-show, Stephanie, you said you want Dallas to stay, right?
Yeah, I do. I do. He's come in clutch. I mean, none of the names you mentioned, the 2 that I don't ever want to see again, Elliott and AJ Brown. I want them gone.
really,
Like, I don't want to see
really,
them ever again.
really. Wow,
Wow.
wow. Whoa, breaking
You're
news
feeling
there.
you're still feeling it from that wild card game, I think. You're where they were like, Elliott missed the kicks and AJ had the drops and stuff. And I think, you feel the way a lot of Eagle fans felt and still maybe do feel right now. Well, I think with
I
some
do.
time that's passed since that playoff exit, I think we've kind of, me, Moose, No Shirt, and Steve, we talk about on the show all the time how like, well, at this point with the cap money, and there's a lot of money when it actually comes to the financials of AJ Brown, it's going to be really tough to get rid of him. But there is people that feel like you feel, Stephanie, where it's like, he's just been a distraction. He's been an issue. He's been drama. He's been, he wasn't catching the ball when he had to catch it last year. So it's like there is still a minority of the Eagle fans that like just don't believe or want him on the team still. So
He'll be
Justin,
okay.
Adam Schefter, before I was on the show, Adam Schefter did report the window for the trade of AJ Brown is pretty much closed.
Yeah,
My
they're not
God.
trading him.
And that's
He's
Adam
staying.
Schefter saying that.
He's staying there.
He said that he will remain in Eagles in 2026.
yeah. Now, Stephanie, I'm assuming with the Jake Elliott, it's like the missed kicks, but like, what about with AJ Brown? What specifically would like doesn't want you don't want him on the team for?
Okay, for me, it just goes a little deeper than that because, like I mentioned, my son played football for a long
Uh-huh.
time. But I also was always like on the field with the boys. I was the athletic director. So I was like involved highly with what it takes to have a good team.
Mhm.
100%, even at the elite level. It's like attitude. Attitude matters. And you can't go in there, especially to an organization like ours, where it's like Brotherhood, and you're in there like, give me, give me, give me. And then you
Mhm.
drop the ball. Like, shut up. I don't want to hear it. Go sit in the corner. Get out of here.
Damn, tell it how it is.
Like,
Go sit on the
Why?
corner is crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. Can you coach? You want to be the coach for? I mean,
sometimes I'm like, what? Just get
They
rid
can
of
have that
him.
job. I'm the entertainment director. I'm not a coach.
Yeah, I mean,
Entertainment director.
and with Elliot, it's not just this last season. It's been a few seasons where he misses, and it's like for all the kickers, you have one job. You get paid $6 million for a
Yeah.
season.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
don't even play all of the games.
He's getting old.
Like,
He's
Yeah.
getting up
how
Yeah.
there.
do you
for sure.
miss how? Like, I would pay every good dime that I had to practice every day if that's my
Father
only job. Like, he needs to be
Father
gone.
Time. Father Time is catching up with him. He's been in the league for a while now, and he's done some great things for
Yeah,
us. So
I wouldn't be surprised if the Eagles got a kicker in the draft, late in the draft.
That would definitely make a statement. That
yeah,
that would tell
later
Jake
later
Elliott
on.
he's on the hot seat. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he might retire. He might retire in the next couple 2 years. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you don't know. I mean, this is going to be, I mean, we're already losing players, but this is going to be the last year for a lot more players coming up, whoever
Mm.
is on the team this year. I mean, we're going to probably lose Lane Johnson at the end of this year. Probably going to lose maybe Jake Elliott, like we just said. Uh, if this might be AJ Brown's last year if he is on the team this year,
Landon Dickerson.
Landon Dickerson. So I mean, the list goes on and on. I mean, listen, I think Saquon Barkley. I mean, running backs in the NFL they have a short shelf life. So like, we better appreciate them while we have them, and we're not going to have Saquon as a prime Saquon for much longer either. So,
Well,
but yeah, so
I don't
yeah,
know about that. Saquon might be prime for the rest of his career.
well,
He might
hey,
go out like Barry
he's
Sanders.
in his prime right now. Yeah, so let's just hope he doesn't pull a Barry Sanders and just retire or something like that. So
uh, no, he doesn't play for the Detroit Lions, so we're good. They
yeah,
stunk all them
yeah,
years, and
yeah,
Justin, who
exactly.
do you think is gonna leave next?
Probably. Well, I don't know if they're gonna bring Tank Bigsby back for some reason. I'm not sure if he might be out the door. He might have been like a one. You might want to test the market because maybe he felt like it wasn't being used properly there
well,
enough. You know what I mean?
what
And
time's that? What time's free agency end? Because there's only a certain amount of time. Then I think it ends tonight.
it's a couple days to like no more than a week or two or something. It's like it's just a short period. I think. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Where I
very
think.
short.
Yeah. I'm not, that's a great question. That's a great point, though. Yeah, but somebody else is gonna go too. To your point, Tom. I'm not
I
sure
hope it's
who.
not Dallas.
Yeah.
Stephanie, I
I
hope it's
think
not Dallas.
The Eagles are keeping him.
Please
I
keep
believe.
Dallas.
Yeah.
He's in clutch. I'm sorry, but I am not disappointed with him at all. It's
Yeah. He.
yeah, I hope we keep him. I
Yeah.
just
He's
I
the
think the
only
Eagles keep him.
Dallas that I like for
yeah,
sure.
exactly, exactly.
Yeah, the Eagles are going to keep him. I think
I told him
something would
that.
have
I
been
told
done
him
by
that
now.
at the baseball game or softball game. I said, you're the only Dallas that we love."
Yeah. Yeah.
And he laughed at that.
But yeah, yeah. Speaking of that, our quick little plug we always do: May 2nd, Devontae Smith celebrity softball game, Coca-Cola
Yes,
Park
sir.
in the Lehigh Valley. Myself, Dom will be there, and hey, maybe Moose, you can get up there, and Stephanie will fly you out. Come, we'll do the show live from there. So how's that sound?
Yeah, I
Wait,
actually plan on catching a game out there this season because we don't
is that a
play.
school night?
It's a Sunday, bro. Saturday.
Saturday,
I
yeah.
think I'm going to be away. I don't know. I have to check. I booked a spot at Knoebels
Unless you
last
go to
year.
school on a Sunday, it's not a school night. Yeah, I thought they kicked you out of Sunday school, Moose. Am I wrong?
That's why I'm going back now. When I was younger, they did. They said I can finally come back. So
All right.
if it,
So
you know,
moving on, we're gonna have some fun, do some fun hypothetical questions here, kind of see how this turns out. So the first one is now, Stephanie. This is kind of unique. You said you've never actually been to Philadelphia. Is that correct?
Correct.
Well. We got to get you to a game. So we got to get you to a game. We're doing our own tailgate next season. So got to make that happen. But my next question is, and the reason I say that is, why do y'all believe Philadelphia is the greatest sports city or the best fan base in history? Like in like right now, like what do you think makes Philadelphia, us as in the fan base of the Eagles, Philly sports, Philadelphia, the best fans or the most just the best?
It's from the top, the organization, the players, what they stand for, and then us as fans, I feel like it's just like a brotherly love, like even with Aaron, like even him, he's like my big brother, like he's always
Yeah,
trying to look
yeah,
out for me and like it's just super cool because it's family without even being family. I've connected with so many people and you don't even have to know anyone and it's like ah, that's my team that they have my back, right? But it's passion also because even when we won the Super Bowl, it's like I see people wearing hats and it's like, "Hey, go Birds," and they completely ignore you, and it's like, "Take the hat off, please."
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
we
yeah.
don't got time for that.
Exactly,
So,
exactly.
yeah, it's like we just stick together, and I know other fan bases do that, but I just feel like the passion is there, and that's why we're known for being a rowdier crowd. Like we are passionate about
For sure.
our
We
teams.
We're rowdy. We're not
That's what I've
rowdy, are
heard.
we?
That's what I've heard. I
I
don't
don't know
know.
what you're talking about. We're very
Yeah.
calm, cool, and collected.
You're the one to say that, Moose.
That's what I've
So yeah,
heard, you know.
okay. Is my nose growing yet? Okay, so I'm
Yeah,
full of
it's
shit
hitting
on
the
that.
damn phone.
You're
It's grown that
goddamn.
much.
Excuse my French. You're thinking right. We're rowdy. That's right, brother. We are rowdy. That's
Yes,
right
we are.
because we care. We give a shit. That's why.
Yes.
That's a fact.
Okay.
You already know it,
Big
Moose.
story. Big story on Action News tonight. If there's a sports situation, that's always the big story on Action News.
Right.
It is.
Not the potholes and the
Put
speeding
this into
cameras that and all that bullshit that are unfair. But I'm not going to get into that right now about the speeding cameras.
I mean, look,
Love it.
folks. I'll put it in perspective. I went to a signing at Dynasty Sports last year for Howie Roseman. What general manager of a football team for a city does a public signing at the mall?
Fine.
So, I mean, really, I mean, Philadelphia is just when it comes to their love of sports, their craziness as a fan
Yeah.
base, the
Sports is
passion that
number
they
one.
exude,
Passion for sure.
Sports
food,
is
food and
sports
sports. I
unites the
mean,
city.
yeah, it does.
The support,
Unites the city.
the support that the fans show, and the accountability that the fans show, to their teams is second to none.
It's
I
funny
Yeah.
agree.
that Moose says food and sports because it's so like if I get approached by guys when I'm out watching sports and they try to talk to me, I won't hear anything they say. If they say sports or food, if they talk about sports or food, I'm all ears. I'm like, okay. Anything else? Like anything else, I'm like, don't talk to me. Who are you?
That's right.
Like
Hey, you're not going to get a cheesesteak anywhere else in this country except for Philadelphia. You can get
For sure.
imitators, you can get, copycats, but you're not going to go to USA and get a real cheesesteak. I'm sorry. They'll put kangaroo meat on a piece of bread with excuse my
Yo,
French.
Moose, you gotta chill.
Moose, don't tell me that because I was gonna after this show, I was gonna already make plans ahead to get my cheesesteak, and now you're telling me
Well,
you're telling me
you let me
they
know
don't have
how you let
cheesesteaks.
me know
You're
how the
just about
folks
to leave.
let me know how the folks in Dallas are doing. I mean Bumble, whatever you want to call that place. That's why I was referring to them jokers down there. But anyway, hell, what the hell?
No, I think we're all on the same page. It's passion,
The
it's
passion. That's
family,
right.
it's brotherly love, sisterly love. Today, we have so whatever. It's a lot of things, but I think we all kind of feel that it's Philadelphia is unique to its own. So
it's 100% nobody
yeah,
likes us and we don't care.
Hey,
We
Period.
don't care.
Like that.
local our local radio sports VIP and created the Wing Bowl because the Eagles weren't in the Super Bowl. And we filled up the Wells Fargo Center the Friday before the Super Bowl with 20,000 people at 6 a.m. to watch 20 people eat wings. And it turned into
What?
a Mardi Gras. We
oh my
had
god,
women, we had this, we had that. It was a show. We brought in Ric Flair was there, Dennis Rodman was there, the late Julio was there. You know what I mean? Jason Kelsey ate in it one year. Came out in the Eagles helmet cart with
that's crazy.
I mean,
So if anyone doesn't know, Moose is a professional eater. He's a competitive eater. And now I'm going to get completely off sports for a second. You just made me think of something. What if everybody had to pick a food that they think they could destroy and like be really good at in competitive eating? Like you can eat more of this food than anybody else in the world at. What food would it be?
I'd say cheesesteak. I can handle some cheesesteaks.
All right. So if you're in a lineup on stage eating cheesesteaks against anybody else, you can
Out
you can hold
eating
your own.
moose.
Yeah.
I'm out eating moose on the
Okay.
cheesesteaks.
I've done a cheesesteak con. It's tough.
Well, Moose, you're the actual competitive eater. What's your best food? Like you're going up, you're going to put up your best food. Like
All
what
right.
do you think?
Well, I've done hot dogs. Cannoli when I did great. I ate 26 in 8 minutes. But wings is my specialty. I love
That's
wings.
crazy.
Wings are beautiful. I'm a wingaholic. So wings, give me wings all day long.
Do you like flats or drums?
Wings.
The flats, they're easier to speedy, but unfortunately you got to eat both. I like them all, dude. It don't.
I like flat. I'm team flats, but
I'm seeing
I
flats
like
too,
them
bro.
all, and
yeah,
and
good
and
stuff. So
the hotter the better. The hotter the better.
I know, yeah, you mentioned that. So we got wings, cheesesteaks. What about you, Stephanie? What do you think you can do pretty good at?
Dessert girl. So I'd probably be able
Mm.
to eat a whole cake. I am going to do this month a pie eating contest. at Knott's Berry Farm. I'm super excited about that. But sweets, definitely, like cupcakes, cake, cheesecake.
Sounds pretty good. Will this be your first?
Yeah, yeah. I wanted to do it last year, but I couldn't find it. So I just Knott's Berry Farm's Boysenberry Festival is starting this week. And I'm definitely doing it. And I'm gonna record it because I'm posting that. And I'm just so excited. I'm so excited.
That sounds fun.
I haven't drank in a little over 2 years, but it's like now I enjoy food so much. Like food is
Yeah.
sweets, so
Yeah.
good. Find me where
Yeah.
the dessert is, and that's it. Like,
That's awesome. Well,
yeah,
you're gonna have a great time. You're gonna enjoy good food, and you're gonna get good content out of it. It sounds like so. That'll be
Right.
pretty cool. So
yeah. I'll have to
awesome.
definitely share that with you guys when I
Yeah.
do it.
I'm gonna kind of lean towards your route, Stephanie, and go to the sweets. I'll probably go like Reese's peanut butter
Yeah,
cups.
no
I think
problem.
I could put some Reese's peanut butter cups down pretty good. So if I go like if I get into a binge eating thing, oh man, it's over. So
Sorry
It's
about
all
over.
right,
that.
enough food talk. I just want to do that quick. So
Well, speaking of food, my wife's cooking dinner, and she was getting something out of the oven, and she almost burned her hands off. So I had to run out there.
God,
Yeah. So I had to run out there.
God. All right.
We're talking about
Well,
food. How ironic.
yeah. I hope she's all right though. But that's
She's
crazy.
fine. I caught it in
Good,
time.
good.
So
Moving on, we have a hypothetical question here where I'm going to give you 4 options and y'all just pick which one you would rather do. So here they are. Option number 1: would you rather play 2 hours of pickup basketball at the Wells Fargo Center or Xfinity Mobile Arena, whatever the hell it's called, with the
the arena.
76ers? With the 76ers, not during a game, arena shut off, no crowd in there, just you and the Sixers playing a pickup game together for 2 hours. Next option is take some penalty shots with the Flyers and empty stadium again for this one, but you're taking some shots with the Flyers in the hockey arena, and then afterwards you go bar crawling with the Flyers together. Okay,
Hmm.
so there's that. Yep. Option 3, if you need me to repeat them, let me know. But option 3, play 2 innings of a real actual game with the Phillies in a Phillies game. Option 4, watch an Eagles game in a suite with Jeffrey Lurie and Howie Roseman.
You made it tough.
That's easy.
You're gonna
I
go with
already,
that one, I guess.
I
But
already
the
Yeah.
know
only
what
thing
I
with
want to.
that one is you're not involved. You're not interact. I mean, of course, you'd be with the owner and the GM. Of course, this is all hypothetical, but you wouldn't be with any actual players in that one, and you wouldn't even be in the stands or anything around the court. You'd be in a suite. So that's just the only thing to keep in mind. But those are the options. What do you think?
Where could that lead to? Like you're with the owners chilling, and then you might end up with the players down there.
Yeah, if you play your cards right, you're darn
Depends on
right. Yeah.
if
Right.
you're charming enough.
Oh yeah.
You can pull that
Damn.
off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd probably get thrown the hell out of there. But anyway,
They'll
So
probably
we're all
ask me where my shirt is.
yeah.
yeah. So I guess we're all kind of leaning towards the last one, or does anyone think they'd pick
Nah,
a
I don't know.
No,
I like the Phillies one.
Phillies
no,
one? Okay.
yeah, no, the whole now. I like the Sixers one because I want to get on the
Yeah.
court and kick Joel Embiid's ass. Because you know how I feel about that. And I played out of all the sports. I actually played, believe it or not, teams basketball back in the day. So
Yeah.
let's just say I would love to have the opportunity to watch me and him, Uno Imana. Well, no, I'm playing with him, aren't I? Okay, so that wouldn't be good if I'm fighting with my teammate. But well, that, you would expect that anyway for me to fight with it.
Now it's a pickup game, Moose. So you playing against them.
Oh, against him, all right. Well, yeah, definitely. Yeah, I could take care of him because he has bad knees. So I mean, is there rules in this game? You know, if
Take your
there's no
knees
rule,
out. Take your knees out.
accidentally, of course, not on purpose. We don't want to injure anybody.
Yeah.
You know,
What would you do, Just?
Yeah. What would you do?
Wow, I'm gonna go. I really think it might be the last one. I think that's like a really solid one, but it's between the last one and the Sixers one. I think playing basketball for 2 hours, pickup game with the Sixers would be really cool. Of
I
course,
know my
knowing me,
big, I know my big ass ain't gonna last. That's why I didn't
yeah,
pick it.
yeah, to actually play
At
with the
least I can
players.
play right field for the Phillies 2 innings.
Yeah, yeah.
question
But I
for
think
you:
what's up?
is there a free open all you can eat buffet in the Laurie and Roseman suite? Because I'd be more
Should
worried
be.
about that. I'd be more
Well,
worried
yeah. I mean,
about that.
I guess if in theory, if we're going with a sweet experience, there almost always is that type of food and that type of sweet. So
Okay.
yeah, you.
So
So yes.
yeah, yeah, that would be more intriguing to me. The food, the
But
free,
remember
all you can eat
the
food.
Flyers one, Moose. You get to go bar crawling with the Flyers, and I think you'd love that.
Yeah, but I don't want to end up in jail because them hockey players, they're too much. They're too much for me, dude. I'm crazy. They're nuttier. You know what I mean?
It's not a good combination. Yeah, you're right.
Nah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. That's how I get look, Moose.
yeah, we'd be on national news, and
You
I'd
don't
be
have to
kicked
worry.
out of the tribe. I'd be banned to Canada probably. So let's.
Yeah. All right. Next questions. Next question is not even really a question. I just want you all to share with me, if you have one, a really funny, crazy, interesting story about an Eagles experience or game you went to or event or any story you have pertaining to the Eagles.
Me getting a belly bump against Jason Kelsey.
Jeez, yeah.
Yeah,
Belly bumping
that's
against Jason Kelsey has to be
and you
some of my
won,
bucket list that I didn't know was there.
and you
Many
beat
of
him.
them
You
was
won.
there, but belly bucking him was off. And I want a
You bet.
rematch.
You beat him, right? You beat him.
No,
Yeah,
I let him beat me.
You
I
let
want a
him.
rematch.
You want
yeah,
the
I get
rematch?
it.
Yeah,
I want
next
a
Yeah.
Black
rematch.
Friday, you guys run it
Actually,
back. Do
no.
it
Let's
again.
do it before then. Let's do it in Seattle City for the autism
Oh
thing he does.
yeah.
Yeah.
We gotta
Let's
figure out
get.
when that is because I gotta get there.
Yeah.
I think that's in June-ish.
Yeah. Well, not only did you belly buck him, you interviewed him too, no shirt too. You're right. You did an
Yeah, I
interview with
did.
him,
Yeah.
and
Well, I
yeah,
think we need to have a rematch. I think
yeah.
we
So
need to
y'all got to
take
go
the
check
old
out
man
No
out.
Shirt Dom's page on his Instagram and check out his videos where he belly bucks Jason Kelsey.
Belly buck him.
Black Friday tailgate. It was nuts, dude. Yeah, I hear you. That was pretty cool, dude. What about Moose and Stephanie? Any Steph or
Well,
any
let
interesting
Stephanie
stories?
go
Any cool
first.
stories?
Ladies first.
Like, I don't have anything cool, but I did mention so this is about, like, some dating advice. I have a lot of older guy friends who are in relationships, or they'll give me advice based off of how men think, right? And I love it. I'm like, "Thank you," because I love to hear their perspective. So I was, like, asking for relationship advice, and people were telling me stuff, but I wasn't quite catching on. And then one day, one of my friends was like, "Steph, you're giving them your playbook. Like, they're running into your end zone, dancing all over it, walking
Mm.
into the middle of the field, pulling their pants down and peeing on your logo." And I was like, "That's
Well, damn.
offensive. That is offensive."
Hey,
Like, okay, I get it. I get
good.
it. Like,
Sounds like something you do, Moose.
I have dreams.
That sounds worse than Antonio Brown.
I have
like,
dreams of doing that to the Cowboys logo.
like, so I told them, I'm like, if you
Beautiful
guys want to
dreams.
explain anything to me, just talk to me football, please, because it makes sense. I was like, "Oh, hell no. You are not
Right.
disrespecting my team like that. What?"
Right.
Well, I'm
No,
going to give
that's
you a
easy.
piece of advice, and I'm sure you got them out there in California because these cockroaches are all over the place. They're Cowboys fans. Um, just disregard them. They're irrelevant. I don't even waste my energy no more with them. I laugh at them. I say one word, 1995, and then they pretty much shut the frick up and leave.
Yes.
So
Wow.
they're
Yes.
where they're. Dude, I had some fun today with a couple on the internet, and
Yeah.
oh, I just keep saying 1995. And Dak Prescott, he's the regular season hero. And then he comes up
Yeah.
small. That's why his old lady left him and didn't get married. So,
He can't keep a ring.
You
no,
can't get that ring. Yeah.
because when it's time to, he's great at courting, but when it comes time to close the deal, just like in his football career, he comes up a wee bit short, me man.
Speaking of Justin Moose, Stephanie. Speaking of these the bums, Kobe Dean declined their offer. Shout out to Kobe Dean for giving us
But
a
yeah.
great gift.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Smart move, smart. He's smart. He's a genius. Who the hell wants to go play for old man Jerry, the Scooby Doo villain? You know what I mean, Jerry?
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
Jerry Haunted House.
There's only a couple guys I can think of. Like T.O. is the first one I think of that left us and went to like stick it to us and went to the Cowboys. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? So,
well, that didn't
but
work out well
but
for him
no, because
anyway.
he came back, he got booed. His jersey got burned in the parking lot, and then we won the game. So it
Right.
didn't
Yes,
work out too well.
my 24-year-old was 4 back then, and we endorsed her doing that in the parking lot. So that was
Yeah.
fine.
So you were the
She
one
was,
burning the jersey. Gotcha. Thank you. Well, thank you for that, Moose. Yeah.
Well, no, I was peeing on it. My daughter was 4 years old burning it, you know.
What are you talking about? I was with you at the 49ers tailgate. You were peeing on jerseys in that parking lot too. You were just picking them out.
I don't. Well, let's keep that. Well, yeah, probably. Yeah, maybe I was. Who gives a shit? You
Yeah,
know.
you were saying screw those 49er fans, and you were just taking your. I'm kidding, but
No, keep it going. No, we'll make. No, let's. Yeah, it happened. Remember? Let's run with this.
Remember?
Let's run with this because I guarantee I'll be getting phone calls and messages. There goes the moose again. Blah blah blah.
yeah,
The moose is loose.
I'm gonna start putting fake news out there. I'm gonna start posting fake shit. I'm gonna start doing fake promos.
hey, you might
Fake
as well.
stuff.
Everybody's doing them with these Jalen Carter, AJ Brown rumors. Just put out
Right.
fake shit, right?
Yeah, I mean, geez, Jalen Carter's getting traded. And come on, remember
My
like you
cousin
said
sent
the
me a
other.
picture in a group message. I nearly died.
Right,
I mean,
right. You
come
don't even
on.
know what to believe anymore. Like everything's AI, everything's fake. I mean, you don't even know
Well,
anymore,
it's
right?
if you have
100%.
comments, yeah, people like us know the reality and the truth.
Yeah, yeah,
It's all the dopes on social media that want to be TikTok stars that think they're all experts. And yeah, I'm calling them out because that's what I do. That's my job, trying to improve the world one idiot at a time. Anyway, the bottom line is we know the truth. So, that's it. That's that. He's not going anywhere. And actually, I'll be honest with you, after further thinking about it, the Eagles moves, Howie knows what he's doing. It looks like we lost people, but think about who already have in place that he drafted
Mm,
last year and the year before. He
right.
plans ahead.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
So I'm quite confident that he knows what he's doing and we're going to be
yeah.
successful. Whether we
Come
make
What
on.
it
do you
back to the
guys
Super Bowl, we'll find out,
what do
but
you guys think about the whole Max Crosby stuff going around?
Oh
well,
yeah,
Bro,
that's
that's a
that's
great.
wicked.
Well, that's I've never seen that ever in the NFL history before, where a trade actually like literally happened, and the guy's posting on a story, and just landed in Baltimore. I can't wait to be a Raven, and thank you Raiders Nation. It's been real. Peace out, saying goodbye and all that, and then literally he's like, "No, you're like coming back with us." Like it's just not gonna happen.
But
It's
the Ravens
crazy.
did some weird stuff with Jair Alexander as well.
Yes. So everybody kind of thinks the rumor is right now, Steph, that like the Ravens are being really shady. They're just doing shady business stuff. We don't know what they're hiding from people, what they're saying to people, what they're not saying to teams. Max Crosby apparently didn't pass a physical. I don't know, dude. And so now he's
well,
not like,
if you listen to these Ravens fans,
yeah,
they think the Ravens did nothing wrong, et cetera, et cetera. Let me tell you something. What happened was that affected what the Raiders did. That's why they signed the Kobe Dean. That's why they did
right.
what they did. That's why the Giants took what they took.
Yeah, there's a lot. There's
Anyway,
like 4 teams involved with this trade, kind of. Yeah.
if
So
you think
it's
about it,
crazy.
yeah. So, like I said, it's funny how they get Hendrickson all of a sudden
Right.
Well, that's
After.
what makes it
for
shady.
cheaper.
That's what makes it shadier is that yeah. They almost got just almost as an elite. Some people might argue he's just as elite, but like just almost as an elite player, same position. They keep their picks, and he's cheaper now because of this shady. Right? I mean, come on now. So, like, my
Look,
question is, I guess, do
I
you
don't like
guys, as
Baltimore.
Eagle fans, do you want Howie to go after Max Crosby now, or do you think it's
For
like, okay,
sure.
you
I
still
say
do?
no.
Okay.
For sure.
I say
So we
no.
have a yes and a no. I'm like between both of y'all. I'm like some days I'm like 100% go for it.
We
Like
need an
why not?
edge
It's Max
rusher.
Crosby. And then some days I'm like, well,
Unless
like it's like we won a Super Bowl without him. Like we already lost all these players. We're gonna have to pay all these superstar players that we have. I'm not sure if it's worth it, right? But then the other part of me is like, oh, it's worth it. Like so, I don't know. You know?
Bro,
unless
can
you
you imagine the
unless you get him
defensive
cheap.
Go ahead, Moose. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, Don. Unless you get him cheap,
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
which you
But the,
could now, because the Raiders don't want him. So now they're backed in the corner. So if we get him cheap, yeah, I'll take him. If it's cheap and don't cost us nothing.
I was gonna say, we need an edge rusher. Could you imagine Jalen Carter and Max Crosby on the same side?
mm,
Yeah,
well, yeah, but that'd be amazing. But let's play that out. So if we had to pay unless Max Crosby took a pay cut, we pay Jordan Davis this giant contract. We would have to pay Jalen Carter coming up, and then Max Crosby. So we're gonna have a lot of money invested into the D line. So yes, I agree with that. If we can make the money and the numbers work, like let's do it. But
cheap.
that's
Yeah.
just it. That's just it. It's like, can you make it work? That's the name of the game. And like Max Crosby's not going to come to even though he talks about he loves Philadelphia, he's not going to come here for pennies and to get like a minimum contract. He wants to make some millions of dollars. So
Well, he
I mean,
really doesn't
I
have.
think Howie makes it work with the
Yeah,
draft
yeah,
picks.
he's kind of he was traded, so he's not a free agent unless they
right.
cut him.
Yeah, I'm not even
Or they
sure now.
don't.
And plus, the other thing is, if you fail the physical, like, do we even want him here? If he actually failed his physical, like,
Well,
I
how
thought he
does the
didn't feel
Ravens?
that physical.
How does the
I don't
Ravens
know.
not know that? How do they
Max
not know that?
Crosby,
Yeah, how what would he fail?
Are their
Yeah, like, what
doctors
part of the
idiots?
physical? Like, I remember I got a physical.
Yeah.
There were like 10 things they check. I
Well,
don't know
he
what
was.
part.
Remember, he was kind of hurt at the end of the year. They held him out of the game. I think it was a meniscus or some knee issue.
Yeah.
The Ravens are idiots. Number one, I mean, they deserve what they get. They're stupid. They are. I mean, really, dude. I mean, come on. Don't look. I- Look, I don't like Lamar Jackson. I think he's a crybaby. I don't think he has the Jalen Hurts attitude of maturity and leadership. When the going gets tough, he gets going. You know what I mean? He leaves. Adios amigo. Let's blame the head coach. That's probably why Harbaugh's out of there. And apparently, a lot of his ex players like them because now they're playing for him again.
Yeah.
So,
Really.
you know, but you ask the Baltimore people, I hate using the word delusional, so I'll just call them idiots. That sounds better, because,
Much nicer, Moose. Very nice.
well, me, I try to be
We
as
don't mean
nice
to
as
be rude,
possible.
Baltimore, and call you delusional. We just meant to call you idiots. So
Well,
thank
there's
you.
nothing to eat. What are you going to eat down there, too? A crab cake, cheesesteak? What the frick is that, man? Crab cakes and freaking hot dog bologna sandwiches. I don't know.
It's getting heated. It's getting heated right now. Philly versus Baltimore. But
Sorry.
all right.
But
All
you
right.
do have the
Next question. We
Guinness.
got two more questions, everybody. Two more questions, and we'll wrap this show up. Second to last question here is, who's everybody's favorite Eagle all time? Everybody's favorite Philadelphia Eagle.
Reggie White.
Yeah, to pick Reggie White. Oh,
Reggie
okay.
White. I seen him play when he was in Green Bay. I kind of barely remember him playing when he was with the Eagles. I felt like I was just like young, but I do
Yeah.
remember him playing in that
So
Super Bowl.
you gotta be very young to watch. I guess
Yeah,
very faint memories, but yeah, I mean Reggie White. Even if you didn't watch him play, I mean you just go watch YouTube highlights of him. I mean
I
he's
definitely watched him play
yeah
when he was with the Packers and won that Super Bowl with Brett Favre. I
yeah.
definitely remember that.
Hey, great choice. Can't go wrong with Reggie White. What about you, Stephen Moose, or any players you like right now on the team, or just anybody?
Well, I do love Jason Kelsey. I did love Jason Kelsey, of course. And Saquon when he came around was great.
Yeah.
McNabb, like I've seen some
Wow,
highlights
that's
and
interesting.
stuff.
A
I've
lot of
seen
people don't like
highlights.
McNabb.
I I just kind of like the people that people don't like. I like to go
Like
But
who?
against.
you don't like AJ Brown.
I don't like him because he's a diva, and you don't go into a team game with someone like that. You can't do
Well,
that.
apparently everybody loves him in the locker room, so that's what I hear. I don't know.
Well, the problem is everybody in the media doesn't. So it's like we're spreading all these bad
Well,
rumors
I
about him.
think
It's
I think he does it on purpose to piss the media off, which that's something now I would do.
right.
To be honest with you,
Yeah.
So it's
let's get some
interesting.
heat. He
So
likes
we
getting
Reggie
heat.
White and then Jason Kelsey / maybe say Saquon. You said.
Yeah, I do love Saquon, but I have to say, like, I mean, I love when we got Carter. I love the players as they come, and it's like I have a favorite one each time. Like I love Saquon, he's great, and it's not his fault. But last season, it's like we kept running the same freaking plays. Everyone was practicing how to take Saquon down, and
Pretty
it's
much, yeah.
like, and we could have made so many different points, so many different ways, but it's like it was just all messed up. So I just feel like every year is just different. There's
Yeah.
different key players. I love the players who actually play because they want to help the team, not just like that really play with passion. But I gotta say, like a lot of our players play like that. Like I was even upset. I was like kind of sad about the Whiteys. Like, come on, you separated them. But I had a really hard time with this time of the season because of I guess I'm a mom, a parent, and I was on the field with these little kids, and it's like I hate breaking them apart. It's so sad to me. It's like that's our family, and so you can't get too attached, right? Can't get too
No.
attached.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just I'm curious to see like again, like I really like Dallas. I hope he stays. The key players, the players that just always, no matter what like DeJean, that kid, I love that kid. I love that kid.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
is amazing. So for right now, I have to say like he's one of my favorites right now.
And
Super
Well,
I
you're not
Distinct.
alone. He's like the most popular, like especially okay, not the stereotype, but all the ladies love Coop too. So he's very popular. So yeah, I
So
mean,
is
great.
so is Nikki Bella.
Yeah,
WWE Nikki Bella really likes him a whole lot, from what I hear.
Yeah, he's too young for me. I mean, I think I'm the same age as she is. He's too young for me. He's younger than my son.
She's a WWE person. They don't really care about age.
Yeah, well, he's younger than my son. I just mentally just is like doesn't sit well with
Yeah, I
me.
hear you. It's kind of weird, but
yeah.
Yeah,
I
you
hear you.
know,
Justin, I do like BG as well. BG is one of my
Yeah.
all-time favorites as well.
yeah,
Nice. Yeah. Well, that I'll make mine
so
quick. Brandon Graham's mine. Yeah, he's my favorite player of all time. Just because of I gotten to have a little somewhat of a personal connection over the last year with him. And that's what made
For
him my
sure.
favorite player. Because for my whole life up until last year, it was Brian Dawkins. So Brian Dawkins is number two. But because BG's been so nice to me and I've met him so many times and stuff, like I've got a connection with him, and he follows me now. So how can he not be my favorite player of all time? So
Hey,
yeah,
I
yeah,
need BG to follow me.
yeah.
But no, BG is a stand-up guy, man, and he's a great human being, not just a football player, but a great human being.
Yes, for
Well, just
sure.
off the conversations I had with him as well when he was in Lehigh Valley. So yeah, BG is definitely
Yeah, me and No Shirt Don were at Pavlish Beverage a few months ago when BG came to promote a strip sack pack with the Spectre
yeah.
Artie collab with,
right.
and it was a big event. Man, he was awesome. There, the beverages was there, music was there. They had the party bus there. It was lit, man. It was a good time. So
Right.
yeah, BG's awesome though. So what about you, Moose? Favorite player of all time?
Well, to be fair, since there's a couple guys that I know and they know me right on back. Irving Fryer, I love you.
Mm,
You're my boy. Barrett
yes,
Brooks, you're my boy. Hollis. Uh, but so let's take them out of the equation. They're great. I love them. They're my favorites.
yes, they do know
Okay.
you, Moose. They do know. They actually do know
But
Moose for some reason. They
yeah,
met at tailgates and stuff.
for some weird reason, right? Now I'm a pain in the ass. So, I'm very proud to be a pain in the ass. So anyway, I go back to growing up. Okay. B Dog, yeah, but I Randall, Steph Joyner. Give me anybody from that Buddies era. Now Randall, we have the same last name, of course, Cunningham. I always said
That's
he was my
right.
cousin. I met him several times.
He
You
said
know,
Randall Cunningham is his cousin.
I met him
Randall
as a
Cunningham
kid.
said that you were his cousin. That's actually how it happened.
Yeah, well, you might have said that. I tried to have him sign my driver's license in Westchester when the Eagles had training camp there. He said no. He looked at me weird and said, "I'll sign your football in the jersey." I said, "Okay." But
Wait, so you had a football in a jersey and you said sign my driver's license?
yeah, I whipped it out, showing him I'm Cunningham too. You know, but
I mean, essentials.
Moose, the
you know,
legend of
but anyway, I love Randall. Seth Joyner. Give me somebody that's going to beat the piss out of somebody. That's Seth Joyner. You know.
Yeah.
Um, So, yesteryear's football players were freaking awesome. Vince Papale. Vince
yeah,
Papale, I met him several times. My wife was actually in an entourage with an eater for Wing Bowl that Vince was also in the entourage. So we got the bullshit before Wing Bowl down in the bowels of the Wells Fargo
nice.
Center before we paraded out. So, as a matter of fact, I believe his grandkid and my daughter played together at Chickies and Pete's one night when we were up for a TV show. But anyway, yeah, it's just, you got the greats from back in the day. So,
Hey, those are all good choices. I think we
you
all
know,
picked some pretty solid names out there. So,
so, you know,
last question of the show here. It's going to be a fun one. We've never done one like this before. We are going to build the perfect Philadelphia Eagle player. Okay, so I'm going to yell out a trait, a characteristic. We got to be kind of quick with it, but we're just going to yell out a player that we think that might fit an Eagles player that fits that category, and we'll go so on. So there's just about 8 to 10 of them here. So speed. If we were going to pick the all-time fastest player, that one should be kind of easy.
Dawkins.
Saquon.
I mean, Saquon could be up in top 3 or 5. I was gonna go to like Deshaun Jackson.
Yeah, I was like DJ.
I
Yeah.
said Dawkins because he was fast on that field at safety.
Well, Dawkins will definitely be one or two of these other ones for sure. But I mean, what do you guys think? Dawkins, Saquon, or Deshaun, or anyone else for speed?
I
I'm
say
definitely going
just
to Deshaun. Deshaun Jackson was
yeah, I do Deshaun. Yeah,
Deshaun, okay. Next one is strength.
Carter.
All-time strongest.
Jalen Carter. Are we talking about like now or just in general?
Jordan Davis.
All time, yeah. Oh, Jordan Davis is a good one. Like he's a big body. Yeah. Jalen Carter's not a
Reg-
bad option too.
Reggie White.
Jordan Mailata too.
Jordan Mailata.
Oh
So I
yeah.
guess we'd have to almost say who's stronger, Jordan Mailata or Reggie White. Like if they were to
Reggie White. Reggie White used to take his arm. He had this move back when it was legal. I seen him club the shit out of people, man.
Moose. Jordan Mailata's Australian, bro. That stuff at work is different.
Oh well, he's a rugby guy. Hey, I stood next to him. My eyeballs went up to his belly button. You know what I mean? He's a
Yeah.
big dude.
Well, that's actually a great point. Like if Jordan Mailata at his best and Reggie White at his best, they might actually equal out. Like you know what I mean? Like I don't.
Right.
That would have been a good match at WrestleMania. Let me tell you.
Yeah. So I wrote in Reggie White. So speed, Deshaun Jackson. Strength, Reggie White. Athleticism.
Randall.
I think Saquon's a great choice for that.
Or
Who?
Coop.
Coop,
Randall.
yeah.
Randall Cunningham. He could punt the
Okay.
ball. He could throw the ball 90 yards. He ran. He did flips over people.
Well,
He
we're gonna
drew
let Steph settle this. So I'll go Saquon, but I think Randall's a great pick, and I think Coop's a great pick too. So out of those three, Steph, Randall, Cooper, Saquon, which one would you pick?
Base this off of a play just because Moose said about flips and all that stuff. So I'm gonna go Saquon because of the backwards hurdle.
Well, good pick.
Good one. Good one.
Yeah.
So we got Saquon for athleticism, speed for Deshaun Jackson, strength for Reggie White, aura. Who has the most aura in Eagles history?
Nick Foles.
Probably, I guess, right? Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
Nick Foles. All right. Yeah, Nick Foles, probably. All
Nick
right.
got it.
Leadership.
Jalen.
Jalen.
Jalen, yeah, Jalen. I think we all agree with that. Passion.
Passion? B-Dog.
That's what I was to say. He has to be Brian Dawkins. And we got 5 more here to finish the show here. So strongest arm in Eagles history.
Like
It's probably between Randall and McNabb, right?
What about
arms.
Dorsey? Was Dorsey arm pretty strong?
Arm. Yeah. Maybe not. Is there someone else I'm missing? Or Mike Vick, maybe.
Mike Vick's arm was crazy.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go Randall on that one. I seen him throw a ball out of the end zone to Fred Barnett, and it was a touchdown. It was like freaking 90 yards or something.
Only because I didn't see Randall play, I'd vote Mike Vick, but I will write in Randall. So
I was definitely going to Mike Vick because I've seen him throw that pass at the DJ.
I know that Monday Night Massacre game. 4 more best hands in Eagles history. Best hands. Best
Every Fryer.
Devontae.
Chris Carter.
Seriously? That's the winner.
Chris
Carter.
Carter.
Yeah.
He was known for just having really good hands. Not necessarily. Well, he was a Hall of Famer, but like not the greatest receiver, but amazing hands.
Touchdowns.
Like,
he can get you
yeah.
touchdowns. He can be in that end zone. Yeah.
All right, 3 more. IQ. Who's the smartest Eagles player ever?
What's that boy's name?
Hollis Thomas. He
Ball
does
head guy.
history with Hollis.
Zach
Bond?
Bond.
Zach Bond.
Zach Bond, because he has a bald head. You could just see his brain.
That's the exact reason.
No, but you know what? He is like a captain on that defense, and he has to. All right, Zach Bond, and whatever. All right, last 2: personality and toughness. Like who personality? This isn't really who has the best personality. Just what personality you want this player to have.
Who's the funniest? Personality has to be funny.
Doran Boss. Doran Boss was the funniest. He was the magician.
Yeah,
Doran
that's
Boss.
a good one.
Doran Boss, yeah.
There's no wrong answer for this. So it's like just whoever you want their personality to be. Could be a fun, jovial BG, Brandon Graham. You know, it could be Doran Boss does magic. It could be T.O.
Jordan Davis they always have Jordan Davis
funny.
on the like the little reels
Small
on the Philadelphia Eagles things.
Yeah, the little. I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
The
he's a good pick
the
too.
pin clips.
He's hilarious. All right, Jordan Davison for personality. How's that?
Okay.
And the last one is toughness. Who's the toughest player in Eagles history? Who's just the tough son of a gun?
Chuck Benera, Concrete Charlie.
Chuck Benera. All right. And now we just need a name for this Eagles player, and then I'll run through it and we're done. So what are we gonna name this player?
No shirt Moose.
No shirt
Soto.
I'm gonna go with that.
No shirt Moose Soto.
Fiorillo.
No shirt. Hold on, I'm writing this down. No shirt Moose Soto. But my name's Fiorillo.
Sorry, Fiorillo. I was just talking about
That was brilliant. He
All
came
right,
up with
so
that all in one swoop. Got it?
all right,
Swoop.
so all from the top. The name of this player is No Shirt Moose Soto Fiorillo. And
Hailing
here he is.
from,
Hailing
where's
from
he?
where do you want him from? Where's he from? Is he from
Hailing
Philly?
from the
Delco?
deepest, darkest corner of South Philadelphia.
God, okay. Oh, better than North Philadelphia. So anyway, here we go. So, all right, we got speed, Deshaun Jackson, strength, Reggie White, athleticism, Saquon, aura, Nick Foles, leadership, Jalen Hurts, passion, Brian Dawkins, strongest arm, Randall Cunningham, best hands, Chris Carter, IQ, Zach Bond, personality, Jordan Davis, and toughness, Chuck Bednarik. Once again, that's No Shirt Moose Soto Fiorillo, who's hailing out of the deepest, darkest realms of South Philly.
And so can with everything you just said, like I'm a very big I've been using ChatGPT a lot. Can you put
It's
that
awesome.
into ChatGPT and can you make me this Eagles player with these players' characteristics and
Well,
name it this and see what it
you
comes
need
up
all
with?
you need all our
You
logos.
try,
You can
yeah.
combine it all into some kind of thing.
And see what the player looks
Excuse me.
like.
Yeah, absolutely. I think, well, yeah. So you said ChatGPT. I think that would be like an AI app, like prompt where like I can
Yeah.
Yeah.
actually
Yeah,
make
I
an
have it.
AI
I
player
have
of
it.
it. But I can
I
get
do
some
a lot of mine
answers.
just shut off.
Yeah, that's a great idea, though. I'm gonna actually, I'm literally, I wrote it down, so like I'm
That's a
literally
fire
gonna do
idea.
that. Yeah, I'm gonna put
I
Yeah.
that
do
in
all
there.
my designs off that thing.
I want to see what he looks like. Yeah, if he
Me
comes out.
too.
Make sure you have sunglasses.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, and I can definitely say, ladies and gentlemen, this time it was awesome having Steph on again. Steph,
Yeah,
thank you so
thank you.
much for
Nice
joining
having
us.
you
Steph, it
on.
Yeah,
was cool.
We'll
yeah, it
see
was
you
Yeah.
every
absolutely
week on
great.
here.
Yes.
You're more than welcome to,
Every week.
you know, yeah, you come on every week if you want to. But awesome, and once again, way to represent our birds out in California. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that's a wrap for episode 11 of Inside the Eagles. Go Birds.
Go Birds.